Hello everyone, this video is going to be a fingerstyle arrangement of the song Last Christmas by Wham. In the video Top 10 Christmas Songs for Guitar, I asked which song you would like to see me explain. So at first everyone said Last Christmas, but then there were a lot of people asking for Jingle Bell Rock as well. So if I've got some extra spare time, I will do that song as well. So if you forgot how it sounded, here it is. So what you hear are just 4 chords with a melody on top from the choruses. The chords played in the song are a C, an A minor, a D minor and a G, played with a capo on fret 2. I think the song is not played in 440 Hz. If you want to play along, you should probably lower your strings just a little bit, maybe 10 to 15 cents. So if you want to learn the song, I advise you to learn the melody at first, etc. and then put it on top of the chords C, A minor, D minor and G. So my arrangement starts with the C at 9 and we play the middle 4 strings from the A to the B string with your thumb, your index, your middle and your ring finger. And then we do a slap combined with a strum with our index finger. So you slap your thumb between the 6th and the 5th string, the E and A. And whilst doing that, you just flick your index finger on the strings you want to hear. And that, if you haven't done this before, can take quite some time because it's pretty difficult to get really precise with your index finger. So if you haven't done this before, I advise you to play this exercise, just the 2nd string with your middle finger, the 5th with your thumb, and then the slap, and then play the 4th string with your index finger combined with the slap. And just repeat it as often as you should because it's really difficult. When you play with your index finger, you don't have to be that precise because mostly it's just filling up of the empty spaces. If you want to play a melody note with that finger, you should be precise because we really need that note. The first chord, then the slap with our index finger playing the 4th and the 3rd string, or just the 4th or just the 3rd, it doesn't matter that much because it's not a melody note. And then your middle finger plays the 2nd string again. And then your thumb plays the root note again, the 5th string. And then your middle finger plays the 2nd string again, but then on fret 1. So we go to a regular C chord instead of a C at 9. Play it slowly. Starting to sound like the song already. And then we do a slap again. And it's not a melody note as well, so we just can hit the 4th or the 3rd string. And then our middle finger plays the 3rd string leading into the 2nd bar, the G string. Yeah, so that's our first bar already. Very good. And then the 2nd bar is a C at 9 as well. It starts with a C at 9. And you play the 2nd and the 5th string together, the thumb and the middle finger. The 2nd string is played 2 times and the 5th string is played just 1 time. And then we play the 1st string, and that's a difficult one, with the slap combined with the flicking of the index finger. Only the 1st string. Yeah, so we have to slap and hit the 1st string only. If you hit the 2nd string just a little bit, it isn't that bad because the highest note will sound as the melody note. And then you end on the 2nd string on your index finger. With your index finger again, so it flicks and then immediately plucks upwards the 2nd string. And then you end the bar with your thumb, index, slap index on the 3rd string, and your thumb again on the A string, open, because that's the melody note leading into the 3rd bar, the A minor. So the first 2 bars, the C chord, sounds like this. That sounds pretty good, right? Now to the A minor, and we start off again with the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and that's an A sus4 chord. If you want to play it dramatically, you can always start your chord with that kind of sound, but I just play those 2 strings again, the 5th and the 2nd. And then you start off with that, and now you play the 1st string open combined with the 5th string open. The A string as your root note and the E string as your melody note. And you do it again with the slap and the flick of your index finger. And after the flick of your index finger, you immediately play the 5th string as a root note again. And then again, and the 2nd time you play it together with your index finger. On fret 1 on string 2. Slap again with your index finger playing fret 2 and 2 on string 4 and 3. Remember, that isn't that important that you hit those 2 strings together, you can just pick one of those 2 as well. Very good. And then one more root note to fill up the blank space. And then we start the 4th bar, the 2nd bar of A minor, with an open 2nd string and an open 5th. And now you play the 1st fret on string 2, and then a slap and your index finger flicking on string 2 open, and immediately after that playing fret 2 on string 3 with just a plucking motion. And then we end with thumb, index upward, slap, which means index downward, and then again a thumb to fill up the open space. So the A minor in total sounds like this. Okay, off to the D minor chord, halfway already, doing good guys. D minor, and we start with the D minor with a sus2, a D sus2. So that means the 1st string is open. It's going to be an E note in a D chord, which is the 2. So the 4th and the 1st string together. Slap and string 3 only. And then immediately followed by string 2, fret 3, played in upward motion with your middle finger. And then thumb and index, just played regularly, thumb, index, slap, fret 3 on string 2. Yeah? Followed by a thumb as last note. So the 1st bar of the D sounds like this. Very nice. And then we play the 2 open strings again, the D and the E string, string 4 and 1. And then fret 1 on string 1. Just play it regular. You can do it with your index finger or your middle finger or as an alternating pattern. I do middle, what do I do? Middle and index. And then a slap again, and your index playing the open E string. And then playing fret 3 on the 2nd string. And then again, the same pattern we always use to fill up the open space. Thumb, index just upward motion. A slap on fret 3 on the 2nd string. And a thumb again. So that's the D minor, and that sounds like this. Beautiful. And now to the last chord, the G. And the G is just played with your ring finger on string 3, the bass note, and the melody is played on the 2nd and 3rd string. Open 2nd string to fret 1 on the 2nd string. And then a slap combined with our index finger playing mainly string 2 open. And you can add string 3 as well to make it sound a little bit fuller. And then you play string 2 again, right after the slap. And then you play the thumb, the root note, fret 1 on the 2nd string again, and then the slap, playing the chord again, so the D and the G string probably sounds good. Fret 2 again, string 2 again, open. And then the last bar, bar 8, starts with the thumb and the 3rd string open. Special. And then the slap plays the chord again, and then the middle finger plays string 2 again. The thumb, the root note, and then your index plays string 3 again, open. This part is pretty difficult if you try to play it slowly because you don't hear the melody then. I'm having trouble playing it now for you guys slowly because I don't hear the melody. But when you speed it up, it sounds more and more like the song. So I was at the 2nd string of bar 8, the last bar of G, followed by the bass note on the 6th string, and then the 3rd string open, the slap, which plays the chord, to fill it up, ending on a root note. So the G in total sounds like this. In total, played slowly for you guys one time. And that's it. And if you want to play the rest of the song accompanied by chords, you can just use those chords. C at 9 to C. So 4 times C at 9, 4 times C in the first bar, and then 3 times C at 9 and 5 times C. So and then A minor, we use at first an A sus4 to A minor, and then A sus4, A minor again 4, 4, 3, 5. And then D sus2 to D minor, 4, 4, 3 times and 5 times. And then on G you can play the G sus4 to G. And I use my ring finger on string 6 and my pinky on string 1, and I mute the 5th. And then my index finger plays the sus4. Okay, and that's the song. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and I hope you will play this song many, many years to come. Have fun. Cheers.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.